Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. In today's number talk, we are looking at the fraction 50/99ths, trying to decide whether it is more or less than 1/2. We want to do this mentally without converting these to decimals or finding common denominators. So one way that we can think about this is to look at what happens if we double this fraction. So doubling this fraction means we either multiply by 2, or we can just add this fraction to itself. So I'm going to add 50/99ths to 50/99ths. We know that when we do that, 99 is our unit. We're not necessarily adding the denominator, so that denominator stays the same. But what happens if I get 50 and 50? Well, 50 and 50 make 100, which is slightly over 1, because 1 whole would be 99 over 99. The reason that's important is because if I double 1/2, I know that's exactly 1. That's 2 halves, or that equals 1. So if I double 50/99ths and get slightly over 1, then that makes me think this is going to be slightly over 1/2, or greater than 1/2, because it's a little bit more than 1 when I double it. Now, another way to think about this would be to take a look at my denominator. See if I can come up with exactly half. Now, it's odd, so that's going to be a little bit difficult, but what do I know about these numbers right around it? Well, if I had a fraction and its denominator was 98, well, let's start with that. That's a little bit easier. That's going to be 50, so that's going to be 1 less. That's 49. So I need to have this denominator of 99. So what is right in between 49 and 50? Well, that's going to be 49 and a half. I'll call it 49.5 or 5/10. So now I can compare these two. And I can say, okay, so 50 is going to be, once again, a little bit bigger. But that's all it takes. It's a little bit more than 1/2. So using those two methods of reasoning, we can say that 50/99ths is greater than 1/2.